Welcome to Mindfulness with Paul Sugar. We're going to be doing some mindfulness practice together today. And we're going to start with a 1 or 2 minute mindful breath. And from there, I'll do a short introduction to today's 7 or 8 minute mindfulness practice. And then after we're done with that, we'll have a question and answer and comment time where I can address some questions and comments, and we'll just take it from there. So welcome, everybody. It's good to be with you. And so let's start our mindful breath, and let's start by focusing our attention on our posture. So if we're sitting, our posture wants to be in a comfortable position, lining up the head, the neck, and the spine, and shoulders are back, so that we're opening up the chest. And if we're standing, just standing in a comfortable position or lying down, you can do that as well. In fact, you can also do this while walking. And then also remember that these broadcasts, if you miss them, they'll be archived on the YouTube channel. So you can always go back and see them there. So starting with the breath, let's bring our attention to breathing. And with mindfulness, we're going to be breathing in and out through the nose. Breathing naturally, not trying to change anything, just a natural breath in and out through the nose. Science tells us that this is the best way to keep our nervous system in balance. Keep us out of the stress mode, out of the fight or flight mode. So noticing each in-breath, each out-breath, maybe noticing that slight pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. If it's helpful, every once in a while, you can say silently to yourself, breathing, if that helps to keep your attention on the breath. Also, you want to notice when the attention wanders somewhere. Maybe it wanders to a thought or to a physical sensation or to an emotion. Take note of that. Then come back to the breath. That coming and going from attention wandering, very, very important in building your mindfulness practice, building your ability to focus your attention in the present moment. That's how we build up the mindful muscle. Attention wandering, attention coming back. Attention wandering, attention coming back. Repetitions, breathing, breathing. Staying with the breath. This is really the core practice of mindfulness, connecting to the body by using the breath. All right. So if your eyes aren't open, let's open them now. And I'd like to introduce our next practice, which is the body scan. And some of you may be familiar with a body scan, which is called progressive relaxation, where you start with the feet, you tense them up, you let go, and you just go from one part of the body to the next till you get up to the head, with the purpose of creating that relaxation response, progressive relaxation. So that's not what we're going to do with this body scan. A mindfulness-based body scan is one where, yes, we do go from one part of the body to the other, usually starting with the feet. But we're not going to be looking to relax. We're just going to be looking to notice what's happening in that part of the body in the present moment. So there's a difference there. We're We're going to not look to change anything, just fully present with what's happening in that part of the body in the present moment. Now, a byproduct may be relaxation, but it's not what we're trying to achieve. But oftentimes it does become a byproduct. Okay, so coming back to our mindful position, being aware of our posture, and embracing those attitudes of alert attention, which is really what mindfulness is all about, and self-acceptance, which is really the core of self-compassion, just accepting who we are in this moment. And then bringing our attention to our feet. Just noticing what's present with the feet, noticing the bottom of the feet, top of the feet. And just like with the breath, when you notice your attention wanders, there's an opportunity for you to build up that mindful muscle. You notice where it wandered to, and then you come back to the feet. And now letting go of the feet. And let's bring the attention back to the breath. Breathing in and out through the nose, breathing. And then shifting the attention to the lower legs, so the calves, the shins, the ankles. Letting the attention rest right there. Noticing what's present. We have three choices here. We may notice comfort or discomfort or neutral, maybe nothing in particular. So those are our three possibilities. Just taking note which one of those you're noticing. Lower legs. And now letting go of the lower legs, bringing our attention back to the breath, breathing. And then shifting the attention to the knees. So noticing the back of the knees, sides of the knees, the kneecap. Noticing how the lower leg and the upper leg are joined together by that kneecap. Just giving that kneecap some quality attention. Remembering the old saying, where attention goes, energy flows. Knees, staying with the knees. And letting go of the knees, coming back to the breath, breathing, noticing the lower abdomen, that area below the belly button. It's where the breath starts, works its way up into the chest and the shoulders, and then rolls back down again. Breathing. And then shifting the attention to the upper legs, noticing those large muscle groups, the hamstrings, quadriceps. Noticing what's present. What's your experience there? Upper legs. Bringing the attention back to the upper legs when you need to. Where does it go to? Taking note of that, coming back. Practicing acceptance and letting go. Acceptance and letting go. That's the sequence of how you stay in the present moment. Accept the present moment, and then you let go of it to get to the next one. accept that one and let go, and so forth. And now coming back to the breath as we're breathing in and out through the nose, fully experiencing that breath. And then shifting the attention to the center of gravity in the body. That would be the abdomen, hips, pelvis, and buttocks, where the upper and lower body come together at the center of gravity. Lower abdomen, hips, pelvis, buttocks. Keeping the attention right there. Fully present. Noticing comfort, discomfort, neutral. Your three choices. And then letting go of that area of the body, the center of gravity. And then coming back to the breath. Breathing, breathing. And now shifting the attention to the back, noticing those back muscles. If you're sitting in a chair, maybe noticing the feeling of the back up against the chair. Just noticing the back. Fully present with the back. And then letting go, coming to the breath. Breathing, breathing, and now bringing the attention to the front of the upper torso. So that would be the chest, the rib cage, sternum, all those internal organs, the upper body there, front of the upper torso. Noticing what's ever present right there. And then letting go of the front of the upper torso, returning to the breath as we're breathing together, breathing. And then shifting the attention to the shoulders, arms, and hands. Noticing the fingers, the palms of the hands, back of the hands, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, and shoulders. Shoulders, arms, hands. If it's helpful naming the part of the body, maybe that helps to keep you right there. Shoulders, arms, hands. Bringing the attention back when it wanders off, noting where it went to, coming back to the present moment, using the body as our doorway into the present moment experience. And letting go of the shoulders, arms, and hands, returning the attention to the breath. Breathing. And now bringing the attention to the neck and the head. So noticing the cervical spine up at the neck, the jaws, sides of the face, the ears, eyes, mouth, teeth, tongue, eyebrows, forehead, top of the head. Just holding the head and the neck in our field of attention, fully experiencing that. And now, as we expand our field of attention, and this would allow you to exercise some creativity and imagination, because everybody is going to approach this part a little bit differently. So find your sweet spot. And as we expand our field of attention to include the head and the neck, we're also going to include the shoulders, arms, and hands, front and back of the upper torso, the midsection, that center of gravity, hips, pelvis, buttocks, or abdomen, upper legs, knees, lower legs, and feet. And so holding the entire body in our field of attention has expanded to include the entire body. And just finding whatever way works best for you to experience a sense of the body, maybe noticing the energy that you have right now throughout the body, or whatever works best for you. That sense of the body as a whole. And then let's open our eyes, because we're going to finish each mindfulness practice with our eyes open for the purpose of creating a seamless transition between our formal meditation practice, mindfulness meditation practice, and then bringing that experience into our everyday activity. Very, very important. We don't want to become trapped in becoming just a good meditator. We want to bring the experiences of the meditation, the skills of the meditation into our everyday activity, so it becomes a 24/7 experience, being present 24/7. And so we're learning the how, why, and what. The what being mindfulness, being paying attention moment by moment on purpose. The why is because it keeps us out of that stress mode, which we have a tendency to get stuck in. And the how is one of the exercises that we just did, and many more that we'll be doing together in the future. What, why, and how. So we go from being stressed into balance, and then once we're into balance, you think that it might be over, but it's not. It's just beginning. From balance, we go into exploring those flow states. That whole subject of human potential, peak performance, being in the zone, whatever you want to call it. So we're on that spectrum of going from stress to balance to flow states. All right, so any comments or questions? I'll be happy to address them right now. Just noticing what your experiences were, even just sharing that. What did you notice? What were your experiences like? We call that inquiry. After a mindfulness practice, we like to go into what exactly did we experience from moment to moment. So we can talk about that or any questions that you might have. Hey, Marlene. Yeah, blast from the past. How you been? Karen, good to see you again. Martina as well, and Randy. And Carrie, along with the crew. Excellent, excellent. Owen was present for 50%. That's very, very good. Hi, Amy. Glad you could reconnect with your practice. And Larry, very welcome. My pleasure to share this practice with everybody. Heather, good to see you again. Hope to see you in the future so we can practice again together. And yes, you're having trouble keeping your mind from wandering. Yes, indeed. Join the crowd. Lots of us out there who are having that same experience, which is why mindfulness practice becomes so very important, because it does help to calm down that thought process. That thought process is kicked off by the autonomic nervous system getting hung up in fight or flight. It puts all that adrenaline into our system. So by keeping that nervous system away from the adrenaline, it helps to quiet down the mind and the thoughts. I'm just going to sit here and breathe for a minute or two. And remember, if in the future you miss any of these meditations that we do together, they are archived on the YouTube channel, so you can go back and see it, or if you want to see another one again, you're able to do that as well. Yes, Tuesday. Thanks for that reminder, Heather. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday, 4 o'clock Arizona time. Jay's asking the name of my YouTube channel. It's just Stress Beaters, Paul Sugar Stress Beaters. I can send you a link. And then also, I'm partnering with iTether, itethertech.com. Great partner to have with presenting mindfulness to everybody out there. We call it helping the helpers. And in fact, everybody is a helper, really. Everybody is helping somebody. Helping the helpers. Sandra, you're very welcome. There's my website. Okay, so we're going to end up for today. Oh, wait, there's a couple more. I should do it. Let me see. One more question. Let's see what that is. Kathy, good to see you. So let's end up the session for today. I'll see you next Tuesday, 4 o'clock Arizona time. And have a mindful week. Bye-bye.